Hi, my name is Mose, and this is A Moment in a Jewel by Inés Arenas. And welcome back from an unexpected summer break. It was longer than I thought, but I am coming back with a sweet story. And when I mean sweet, I mean dramatic. It's short but intense. It's the story of Mary of Scots, Mary Stuart, the legitimate claimer to the throne of England, Ireland, and Scotland. Mary Stuart started to rule when she was just 6 days old, because after she born, her father, James V, died. It was a woman that born with power. For that reason, biographers say that she claimed to have a very strange life. It is said that when she was climbing to the platform to be executed, and she stand up in front of her executioner and in front of the crowd, the silence was so profound that everyone could hear when the queen say, "Sweet Jesus." The only thing that she was carrying on at that moment was a rosary. She was the cousin of Elizabeth I. And as I told you before, Mary of Scots was the legitimate claimer to the throne of England. So the court of England found the perfect excuse to put the queen aside. She was Catholic and England was Protestant. So Elizabeth I decided that Mary of Scots couldn't rule anymore. And from then, the queen spent 20 years between castle and castle, waiting to be received by her cousin Elizabeth I. A moment that will never happen. And she will die expecting that moment. For her life be granted to her, give it to her. As I told you before, she was Catholic. So she embraced the religion with, in a very honest and moral strength. She just have, when she passed away, in her inventory they just found 2 rosaries, a diamond ring with the arms of England, Ireland, and Scotland, and a parure of black pearls and diamonds that in the 1870s Christie sold to a private collector, and today that set is part of the Royal British jewelry. Remember that we are talking about the Mary of Scots lived between the 1542 and the 1587, and at those times a queen beheaded. It was huge news. I think that it will be huge news today as well. But what always will pass to history is that it was an unfair death. It wasn't fair that she was sentenced to death just because of her religion and her beliefs. And for that reason, biographers say that she claimed to live a very strange life, and that she was expecting to, if she has another opportunity, to not live be surrounded between the games of power. She married 3 times. She just have one son that became James VI of Scotland, but James I of England, taking the throne that was going to be for her. And her son received this duty from the hands of her cousin Elizabeth I, the one that sent her to death. It's a funny story. And her son received from her the diamond ring with the arms of England, Scotland, and Ireland. And it's amazing that it's the only few things that remains from this queen, with that we will expect extensive collection, more rich or spectacular, not something as simple like 2 rosaries and a diamond ring and a necklace with earrings of black pearls and diamonds, something more spectacular than that. What it talks a lot about her. History refers about Mary Stuart as a very moral, brave, and courage woman. So with this simple but intense story, it's very intense. Somebody who born in power, given away without fighting, and die in a so unfair and tragic way, is very interesting. It gives us a new perspective about power and how these players of history can perceive or understand this duty, and how simple and humble they can be. I hope that you like this story, and see you next week with another moment in a jewel by Inés Arenas. My name is Mose, and I hope that you like this post. Please leave your comments for make a better job for you, and see you next week. Bye. Ciao.